Here we are again with our awakening. So, first order of business is... Well, first, let's actually check out the barracks. Every so often, these will update with new things happening. These dark orange ones means that you'll get some sort of reward out of it, but sometimes brighter ones, like almost skin tone ones will show up, and those are just for flavor. So, for example... Yeah. Small bonuses to stats, relationships improving, items, which, that's pretty nice. And, yeah. Okay. So first, let's check that, yeah, so just got, it was a glass sword, 11 might, but you got that 3 uses there, meaning that it's gonna break basically immediately. It's good to save for emergencies, I suppose. Let's see. And then the bow we got, the towering bow. It is a 2 to 3 range bow that is D rank, meaning it is easier to use than the double bow or the long bow, but it's incredibly weak. 2 to 3 range bows are only usable by archers as opposed to any other bow using class. So, might as well give it to, yeah. Now let's get to work on some of the DLC maps. First of which, Champions of Yore.
Really? Thunderation!
Well met. Oh god.
Yes.
There's actually data of his that implies that he was somehow in your party, even though he has no unit stats or anything. He has a unit logbook entry, I believe.
What? Right. Yes.
Seven realms. 7 realms. Interesting. And yeah. So, let's see. Let's... we're going to be playing this map a lot, just to get these people up to speed. Kurama's mandatory. So for now, let's say drop me for Donald, because I need to bring Donald and Sully along. It is Donald and Sully, right? Yeah, okay. Hello, Erica. It's interesting to see all these Iron Here You Are, because for the most part they use original art from the games, and it's really easy to see where the art styles differ quite a bit.
No. Wait! What?
Shut up. Yeah. Maybe if you... Don't do that. Please don't do that. Look. So, on the ally side, we have Ulm. Oh, buddy. You have seen better days. His hair's like... Oh, Jesus. We got Prince Marth over here, who actually is using original art. Which, as you'll see later, this is a sign that he's going to be recruitable. Also, he has a unique class. That's actually for every variation of Marth, including the ones from Spot Pass. And we have Ike. Babu. And him. The boy. All these Einherjars are made using avatar creation tools. They all actually even have avatar, like, they use the avatar's base stats with boons and banes. Hello, Deirdre. All light mages are treated as dark mages in this game because the only light magic is the only light magic is the Book of Naga, whereas dark magic includes Nosferatu. Also interesting because I'm pretty sure Deirdre's only playable appearances. Actually, no, she's a bishop. She has she has a stave. She has staves as her primary use, but she does carry around aura. So, but also we have Erica as a Myrmidon, Micaiah as a regular mage. Okay, maybe not all of them are dark mages. Valencia, swords. Sword Pegasus are cool. Lynn, Julia, Nana, that's an interesting choice. Lilina, Sheeta, and Celica. That Arcwind is pretty strong for this point in the game, especially with her decent stats, but hopefully we'll make do. And if you couldn't tell, the theme right now is boys versus girls. So first of all, there's some interesting dialogue to be had.
Huh? Hey.
Did you eat that bear? Well, my friends are black.
Huh?
This is another line that this game is known for, because if memory serves, the first DLC was free. Chauvinism is just highly flammable. I did not marry Anna because I'm playing as a girl, and I'm not playing the gay hack because it's not complete yet. And I also don't know if I can get it to work with Citra. No, because I'm marrying Henry to Lissa because I'm getting everyone married. Let's see. Let's visit the village.
Hail, traveler.
10,000 gold. Am I right? Nope. Every village in DLC maps gives out random rewards. Yeah, these guys are actually pretty hardy. But it's what you gotta do. Let's get some free shots we can take at them if we need to. Let's see here.
Listen. No.
There's some interesting implications that the Einherjar bring up, but they're never really explored. I don't know. But also, something I never mentioned about, I don't think I mentioned about the rapier at least. The Lord, the promoted Lord, and Prince Marth Lodestar are the only classes that can use the rapier. Whereas the Falchion is actually locked to Crom and Lucina as characters. But, well, we'll see later. I don't remember if Ike has any conversations. I believe he does with the Avatar. And yeah, that Robin hair does not fit Deirdre. That's another way to tell who's going to be recruitable, because they'll have a quick line of dialogue. These Iron Hero, like your ally Iron Hero, can die with no real penalty. Honestly, at worst, they just get in your way because they'll actually just steal experience from you, but because you can replay these, it's not really a huge deal. Bombwood Staff. You can blow use of it for a vulnerary, or it's just a heal staff, but with 15 uses, so it's okay to have, even if it's D rank, meaning you can't use it immediately. I have a C rank healer over here, so I mean, you know. Hello, Ike and Alicia in fighting together. Great. This is one of the things that actually kind of sells Awakening for me. It does really feel like a celebration of what Fire Emblem is and has been for the past while. It's like a gathering of everything. You got all these IDVR where if you're playing on an actual console, you can use Spot Pass to get them. You got the DLC maps where they actually fight and interact with each other. It's just like a nice and fuzzy feeling. Let's see here. Maybe... Let's... Should work. And there we go. That's a kill. Oh well. Yeah, that's a problem. So I'm just gonna stay back. Probably let one of them take the L. Yeah, there's no downside to these guys dying, so whatever. I don't know which characters spawn which dialogue. But there are pre-battle conversations that these characters can have together. I know there's one that I can think of. It is if you take Kellum to fight Sita, there will actually be there'll be a conversation where she tries to recruit Kellum, and he's something along the lines of, "Am I really that generic that I look like a bandit?" Let's see. It's strength. It helps you kill things. Whatever. Let's see. Longbow is always useful for free damage. Making it exclusive to archers does help them it does give them an edge over bow knights. And yeah, Longu is very capable early game, just because he can immediately double things and put out quite good damage numbers. I don't want to waste the killing edge too early, just because it'll be a while before we can get more. So we'll just use the speed boost that we get from pairing up with him to double. Not too sure what level I should be going for, just because I don't want to waste time grinding later when it's going to take a whole lot more time, but I want to get to a decent level. Probably like level 10 or so. I don't know. Let's put her there, so she'll have to waste more money to get places. Oh yeah, and since it wasn't obvious, this map is actually based on the first map from Fire Emblem 1, which is why I said the 10,000 gold bet. Hello. Domestic abuse! I shouldn't joke. No. I'm actually getting XP from this map, so no, it's not lunatic mode. And also, I don't hate myself. Okay. So that's 5, and you 2. Okay. Damn. Okay. Maybe I thought no, that doesn't work. What if I... Okay. I really should have forged that bronze lance. Oh well. What's up, Marth? Bait those guys out. Yeah, lunatic is not fun. I suppose that robin hair isn't that unfitting for Luna, but it just looks strange. And dead Marth. Okay. Let's get a little closer. Breathe in and get a bit higher. You'll never know me when I get too close. Oh, I want you, I don't know if I don't know. Let's see. Maybe... Well, that'll help. But let's... Oh, wow. Not bad. Oh, don't even have to... Nice. Oof. More levels for Donny Boy. Speed, defense, some good shit right there. Right there, right there. Nice dog. Okay, that keeps us safe. And let's get behind you so you stay safe. Although safe appears to be relative. Nana is easy. Nana's free. So let's see. You do 5 damage, meaning... Okay. This should be still open. I can just get to Sully instead. Your skill also comes from diligence, or maybe your skill comes from something else. Alright. Okay. We're through most of the threats on this map. Right now we just need to get rid of Celica. Because Nana's free. Gonna need another heal staff for you soon. Celica I should probably be able to deal with using one coup. Gonna need to do a bit of shopping.
Many thanks.
That helps. Means I can spend less time grinding. Dying Blaze. That is a glass tome, if memory serves. Yeah. Keep that around for later. I'll find a use for it. Thank you, Sully. Very nice. Very nice. And weapon rank D, so I can actually use stronger weapons now. And as for the other village...
Excuse me.
Bronze Lance. Whatever. Let's see.
You saved my hide.
Ugh. See first. Yeah, this is back when Gaiden characters had literally 0 personality, so a lot of their dialogue was pretty generic. I wonder if... Nice.
You can do this.
Let's go. Let's go! Am I gonna get a Magic Bless Donald? Because I won't say no, necessarily, but...
Humblest thanks.
Foreseen! Had foreseen, foresaw, forsooth.
Yes. What?
Evil Temptress. Sorceress. Someone will see eventually. Foretold. I like foretold.
Ooh. No. Thunderation!
You did the decent thing and saved the Eld Realms. Amazing.
Yes.
And he's tired and bent but still attractive old man, very happy. Yeah, we know, and it's unfortunate that it led to them. Old shoe, old and alone. But our reward for these maps are, the Marth. For this one, it's the Marth card. And we get a brief conversation. Have you heard of Marth? Yes. And this is referring to something that we never got. Ooh, boy, it sure is a good thing Intelligent Systems never released that good Fire Emblem game on the Nintendo DS with some actual character development for its bland characters. Whatever. Did you put Victory above? New Mystery of the Emblem, the remake of Fire Emblem 3, which had the first instance of the playable My Unit. Oh, I got debated. Okay. But I put Victory above Saving Ally. I mean, probably not. Jagan! But yeah, our reward is being able to take Marth with us. And the DLC Einherjar are different from the Einherjar you would get from Spot Pass. These ones will generally have... Well, this one doesn't have too much interesting, because he's so young leveled. But later on, we'll get ones that have completely unique skill sets, sometimes unique classes, and also, coming with aptitude is very nice to have because his bases are very strong. Don't have to deal with Donald if you don't want to. Einherjar characters can't support with anyone, however. And they do actually all have access to every class in the game through reclassing, except for unique ones. But they do have access to Tactician if you want. So you can customize them however you want. It's good to make them support bots with skills such as rallies, dual support plus, things like that. It's interesting, but we'll talk about more later. But if you want to use Marth, you can very well, and he does make a good addition to an army. And also, he can equip and use the falchion because it was his sword originally, you know. There's actually a reason you'd want to do this later, potentially. We'll see. But right now, let's do a bit of shopping.
What can I fix you
Let's see here. Specifically, Lunko needs an iron sword. Where's Lunko? You want a regular iron sword, and I'm gonna need a staff for Alyssa.
I carry only the finest.
Oh. Oops. Well, let's see if there's anything we can get rid of comfortably. Well, we don't really need the keys, I guess. And it's a waste of money, but let's just get rid of that second vulnerary. And Let's head back for more. Grinding out champions of yours is an easy and simple way to do grinding early game. And you can just skip all the cutscenes if you just want to get straight to it. Although actually, what I should do... Actually, I don't have money, right? I was gonna forge a lance for Donald, but without money, it's not really worthwhile. But another reason why Champions of Yore is so good for grinding is because the villages give you potentially very nice items. Let's see here. Probably won't take Muriel because she supports with Virion. Yeah, let's do that for now.
Hail, traveler.
Also, you don't need to use the unique music. No. See, look at that. We got Thoron, which was once oh my god, which was once legendary magic and is now just a simple B rank magic spell, equivalent to other silver weapons. Let's see. Still can't quite double you, so I might just have to leave you to then perish. Yeah. Just keep moving. Let's get it over here. Underdog bow. This has the effect of Donald's underdog skill, which he doesn't have yet, but he'll get at level 10. Or maybe it's 15. But it's not that useful, all things considered, but it is a D rank bow with 9 might, meaning that it is better than the iron bow. The weapons that have skills on them, sometimes they're very nice to have. Like that, like the Thunder Tome that has Tonebreaker on it. That's nice to have because you don't always have room for that, but not all the skills are created equal. The bows also have pretty interesting designs. I got the book, the art book for Awakening. In it, there's a lot of interesting design choices in this game. Some of which we'll see later.
I'm right here.
Let's see here. Let's see.
No.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's interesting conversation to have with these characters, just because a lot of them just don't really get more chances to talk, you know? I mean, I guess Alicia had a whole sequel that was more about her than it was for Ike, but some of these characters really don't have much of a chance to shine.
Stay focused.
getting some really good luck with hit rates recently. Wonder when the other shoe's gonna drop.
Go for it.
There we go. That's good stuff right there. That might be a dead list though. Damn. Yeah, that makes things a little harder, but we can still heal on the fortress tiles. Worst comes to worst. It's not ideal, but it works. Once again, we'll just let those guys go and bait in the enemies. Yeah, javelins being too light kind of sucks, but it does keep them balanced with actual regular weapons. I guess I can bank on a crit. Lin kind of looks like Hana, think about it. Or at least this weird bastardization of Robin and Lin. Oh dear. 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 Cuckoo, kachoo.
Divide and conquer. How cool.
Ooh, so close. Let's see. Well, it does kill, but that's probably safer. Ugh. Damn it, really? I should probably just have you run. Only one can reach him and one can't kill. One won't kill. Silly will die instead. And that just makes him more obnoxious. Oh, nice. Good up, things out. As for you... well, I'll go at you. Okay. I should probably towering bow actually. And That's probably safest. Very nice, very nice. Alright, not having Lonku makes this Celica fight a lot more dangerous, but at least I can pick away at her with Virion. I should actually go get that while I'm at it.
Excuse me.
This. Longbow, hey! Nice to have. 9 might, which is, again, very nice to have. Longbows are also kind of hard to find, but there are a couple ways you can get them. Volant Axe, a very odd weapon. It's a hand axe with 8 might, but effective against flyers. Well, the problem with these weapons, basically any of them that you can get through event tiles, is that they have so low uses that it's hard to justify them. But they have their places, I suppose. So having a longbow means that it can poke with a lot more efficiency. Okay, so let's see.
I'll take note from you.
Now she's on a gate tile, so she will regen some health, but if I carefully place myself, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. A little bit unsafe there. Damn it, Mariel! Stupid dog, you make me look bad. It's probably a bad idea, but it worked out, so I'm good. Nice, nice, nice! And we are good. But let's answer some. Let's answer differently to let's answer differently to Marth's questions. I am Marth, heir to a kingdom called Altea. Some call me the Hero King, but perhaps you should temper your expectations. I'm just a man who was inspired to fight by the best of comrades. And then... yes. Then you would be making the right choice as a tactician. And you get another chance to recruit Marth, which is probably more helpful if he dies. But we're playing on casual, so it's not really that big of an issue. So, let's take a look at our status now. Still no supports, but we got some items to throw away. Not throw away, but toss back in the convoy for later use. Let's see here. So, before I continue with that map, there is a map in this game that is specifically designed for grinding out experience. In fact, it's even called exponential growth. But I don't like this map, for reasons that I'll show off by playing it. Mimic! You are in the Outrealms, a place where all your fantasies come true. We have more exotic adventures here than you can stick the stick at. Do not worry, I will not tell the wives. Huh? Nonsense! Do not confuse me with some real-life acquaintance. I am très différent. Perhaps how you say, "Autornote" of one you know? However, I am in need of the help. Could you destroy the entombs that are pouring out of the ruins? They have been raiding our village and stealing all the crops from our fields.
What?
They are alternate too, Jerry. It is the alternate world. What? I am the poor, defenseless boy, pretending to have the ridiculous accent. I cannot actually do the fighting. If you cannot, a pity. If you cannot help, I will stop to wait for the next passerby. Meanwhile, the villagers will starve. I can picture the lamentations of the women and the children even now. Oh, God. That pumpkin, he was like the son to me. And now he has been eaten. Mama, the children in the other villages have potatoes, but not me. Mon amour, I wanted to not to dress like the tomato. Show me those bite marks. I told you, this game has amazing writing. Besides, she just drops the accent now. That is to say, tout est sweet. Bonne chance. Yes, I. Alright. So, first of all, you can only take 6 units. This is. Actually, this is kind of not really helpful here, so. Second of all, very awkward starting positions. Third of all, these enemies are randomly picked, and higher level ones come with fucking counter. And they have 65 HP and little defense, meaning that you will probably die when trying to attack these fuckers. Also, they have miracle and random breakers to make attacking them even more difficult. And 16 my weapons, even though they don't really attack. This map is just obnoxious, and I don't really like it, especially because you can only get so much experience out of it at one time, as opposed to doing normal maps. But I might as well do it once for the dialogue. Anyways, let's see. Also, Pretty Girl Guys is up here for some random reason. Oh, right, that was a Fates thing. Let's see here. You don't have any things to tend to, so. Also, this music, which is from FE4 or 5, I think? I don't know, to be honest. And yeah, all these things do is run away. They won't even actually attack you once they're in range. Unless you block their path and provide them with no other way out, which I don't even know if you can do with only 6 units. Let's see. Also, everyone has their unique quips here. Some of them are pretty funny later on, but we want to back to the best one for a while. These things do provide a lot of experience. It's just I don't really know if like 2 or 3 hits of 100 XP is just better than entire maps. I don't know. I guess it depends on your perspective. Of course, the one that actually killed his Lance Breaker. Well, maybe Anna was right in that regard. Damn it! And as for us, well, the good thing is that counter only activates at 1 range, so for example, Muriel or Virion here can pick away at these guys for free. Is it worth it though? Not really. You're probably better off just going for a regular kill. Still, we'll have the chance.
Fascinating.
Also, later on, the EXP you get here starts to drop off to where you can only really get decent amounts of experience from killing the high level ones, which are highly risky to kill. So it's not even really worth a late game. Let's see. Lonko. God damn it. And yeah, these guys are probably going to escape next turn. That's good level, at least. Oh, one left. Can't get the kill unless I get really lucky with the dual strikes. Let's get this instead. Tiki's Tier, not bad to have. It's +2 to all stats for one map, which is decent. Can help, especially in higher difficulties. Some people swear up and down by the temporary stat boosters. Not a fan. Et voila! The entombed are no more. Oh, that's nice. But the entombed spring up like weeds, we? So, come back anytime you are looking for the challenge. Know that the villagers will weep tears of joy to see you again.
Really?
Excitement! See you again soon, monsieur. And it's fun. It's fun. That's really all I can say about it. Anyways, more sports. Boom.
Hold a moment.
Do tell.
Yes.
Cloudburst.
Yes,
Cloudburst.
What?
My pardons.
Cloudburst.
Right.
No,
Fascinating.
yes.
No. Very well.
Wait. Very well. My.
Very great.
There's something more that we don't know about, eh? Eh? We're just murdering random guys. Great.
Hey.
Someone who doesn't really think in Morthos speaks. I guess I really know where that's like. Sir ma'am. I like Sir ma'am.
Huh?
I reckon I'm curious, is all. I feel like Donald would be voiced by John Mulaney doing a really, like, exaggerated accent. Like, I know he's not right now, but in the Broadway version of Fire Emblem Awakening.
I've done it.
Now, my friend Stahl. Now, this man is now a father. This man has a baby. He grabs a 40, smashes it on the ground, and yells, "Scatter!" Let's see. I suppose at this point I actually should do... I'll do it once, but I don't want to grind on this map too much. We'll play the Golden Gaff, which is a counterpart map to exponential growth. You look like the lad what got bounced from the pub. It's my pockets, Victor. They're lighting in the vicar's purse on tax day. I laid down there, what to have a little kip and woke up and found my purse. Go. Ain't been this broke since my dear old mum blew the rattling bangers and mash. Boy now, don't be such a mug. I knows how to replace your corn. I just go to this here mansion, get all them risen, neck of gold, and Bob's your uncle. Blimey, Vic, you really think them dead lugs carrying round cash? It don't make no sense. Nothing makes sense here, mate, so don't try to suss it out. Like, how'd we get here, like? And how'd we get such straight haircuts? We just got to roll with it. Blimey, Vic, you're right. This is a bloody gold mine. I'd be so loaded down with the shiny stuff, my knees will buckle. Gore, what's this, ain't? A fly in the old on one, eh? There's that bloke who wrote foil like Grand Planning will. Time to do a runner, Vic. What did I just hear? Deadly serious.
Oh
All 70 of it.
What?
no. Huh?
You have a nest egg? Why is it called a nest egg? Actually, no, it kind of makes sense, but it's still kind of strange.
Huh?
Doesn't everyone?
Indeed. Huh? Ah. Of course.
Crown.
So this map is pretty similar to the last one, where you have a bunch of enemies who will just run away. But these ones are actual enemies, meaning that they won't have counter bullshit unless you fight a warrior, which I don't think they're right here. And the different levels of enemies give you different growl. At this point, we can only really kill level 10s and level 1s. Even the level 10s might be too far to reach, but that's still a decent amount of gold. This one is another one we'll come back to later to show off more of the characters, but I don't want to grind on it too much just because this is a very easy way to break the balance. Ah. We can also take a lot more use of this one. Interesting, though. Let's see. Also, this is music I actually do recognize. It's the Lin map theme from Fire Emblem 7. Good stuff. Let's see, let's pull back. I see. There's gotta be, that needs to be self-aware, right? Like, really? Come on. Now that I know that. Eventually I'll turn animations off, like I always do, but for now I like to keep them on. Also, you still get experience in addition to your money. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but it's something. I honestly think this is a better grinding map than the, I think this is a better grinding map than, the actual exponential growth. But, you know. So if I do at most 13 damage, that leaves 9 left. You are able to, okay. Everyone has lost their, nest egg. Also, the Levin Sword. It's a 1-2 range sword that uses your magic stat, but is otherwise very strong. It's also one of the only 1-2 range swords in the game, so, you know. Wait, okay, I'm bad at math then, okay. I can have the kill with you, though. Right.
Formulate a plan.
Also, the more we get to play this, the more we listen to the Lin mode battle theme, and that's just some good shit right there. Let's pair up for some easier times. That's actually not as bad of a combat prediction as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's still a terrible idea, but I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Like that. But even then, that's not that bad. Decent chunk of XP. Chrome and Stall. And Liz. Let's see here. Did I heard him with Melissa? Whatever. I don't know. I'd say that's probably still more inspired than killing the vegetarian zombies. See, even commoner is nice. Not a very interesting character, but he's cute. In fact, Saul might be like where the term twink came from, because he's cute and he's got a cream filling, but he doesn't have that much substance. I'm sorry. Me talking about Twinkies?
I'm right here.
Nice. Well, the term Twinkie originally derived as it was originally a derogatory term for a gay man because of Twinkies, because they have a cream filling, they are good for you, but no, they're bad for you. They have not a lot of substance, but they have a cream filling. Because I married him once. And also because he probably eats a lot of cream, to be fair. Oh, Citra, for every good you do have your moments. For every good you do have your moments. I need to talk better. Let's see. Right. So this is where patch come in handy. Oh well.
Stay strong.
Thank you. Helps a lot. Pretty good level up, all things considered. Yeah. Mostly seems to be thunder magic that causes issues. It kind of sucks because thunder is, you know, the best magic. Let's see. Just really not enough.
Very well.
Yeah, fire and wind don't seem to cause nearly as many problems. Amelioration. I swear to God, every time that particular level up quote comes up, I feel like she brings up a different term that I've equally never heard of. Oh boy. Let's see.
Stay calm.
Great. I mean, that strength will come in handy eventually, but whatever. Let's see. Should probably switch you up. Well, should definitely switch Sully up front just because Tom's level 10 now. Did he get his other skill actually? We didn't pay attention. No, he didn't. Strange. Let's mark you. Weapon level B. It's nice to have a discipline. Should probably switch out for using low tier lances soon. Just get that weapon level up. Right, not too many left.
Hey.
Sadly, there's still no melee combat in this game. Well, apparently Three Houses has it, and I'm very excited for that. That's gonna be so stupid. It's gonna be stupid in all the best ways.
You can do this. Showing me up? I'll return the favor.
Yeah. Probably not gonna get another kill. Oh. And we're good.
Crom.
Huh? Right.
Ta-da!
3 gold.
Hmm?
3 gold. I don't even know how you would get 3 gold, aside from, like, selling weapons that are, like, near breaking, I guess? Because most of your gold is in values of 100, values of 1,000.
Really?
17. They had 20 gold among them.
Ah.
Oh,
Hey. Yes.
Yes.
hey.
What?
What?
No.
I don't know the exact amount of gold that you can get from this map, but it's quite a lot. Oh, to go, Vince. Did you got the resident struck it rich? Oh, it was a bit right beastly mess it was. Turns out them resin blokes are the ones who nicked me coppers in the first place. But they was chopped into a chummer before I could save me savings. That blue-haired bloke sold and legged it with every last cent. Blimey, Vince, if that ain't insult injury. Still, I think you've got another chance here. Then shoveling type is undead, yeah? Which means this mansion's still stuffed to the gills with what we've written. If you have a mind to come back and try again, I'd wager you could. It's like my dear old mum used to say. What if at first you don't succeed? Retry to level it, don't louse it up this time, you daft ass. That's the spirit, Vince. Now what's say I treat you to a trim at the barber? God blimey, me gold, it's gone. Vic, don't tell me them risen rapscallions done pinched your pennies too. I think they did, Vincent. Them blokes broke me back and me heart. Well, mate, I reckon there's only one thing for it. Time we stop beating a dead horse and start beating a dead corpse. I love doing stupid accents and stupid voices. It's one of life's simple pleasures. Alright, so, we had like 60 gold. Now we have over 20,000. So, doing that map is a very easy way to really break the game's balance. So I don't want to do it too much, but I'll do it every so often to show off the dialogue. Let's see. I probably don't need to get... Well, I should probably go to the shop anyways, just to be safe, but... Let's see here. I think what I can... For one thing, I can just... You take that bronze sword, and you can take that bronze lance. I don't want to get too trigger happy with forging, because I don't want to, again, I don't want to break the balance too bad, but I will forge a lance, because between Sylvia and Kellen, we've got quite a bit of lance seasoning to wade through. Let's see here.
I carry only the finest.
Let's get that lance. You have 8 pegs to ration out. You probably don't really need hit, but it can be used for things. And crit's not really that helpful because you can only do 3 at a time for it. So aside from making bigger crit weapons bigger, like your big crit weapons bigger, it's not really too much that's vital there. And sadly, you can't make things smaller in this game. It'd be pretty funny if you could. Make a negative might weapon. Anyways, how about... Because she trips a lot. And back to Marthland, as my friend calls it, Marth Island. Let's see here. Oops. Oh well. Let's see. Also, Donald already has 20 luck, so you can tell what his strong suit is. Let's see. Let's see here.
Hail, traveler!
Glass axe. It's exactly what you think it is. It's a silver axe with 3 uses. Once again, it'll be useful eventually. Sometimes the AI gets fucked up, which is why Lindsay's going down here instead of where she usually goes. Let's see. Yeah. Come on. Put this. Not too concerned about wasting the towering bow, just because I'll never really get more, and with the longbow, it's not that helpful anyways. There. It's not great, but it's whatever. Honestly, by the end of this list, I'll probably get to level 20. Which is not too bad, because I'll get a new healer soon anyways. Actually, you know what I should do? I should get this group to... Damn it. I should get this group to level 10, and then use the other group, as is. And then, when I use the other group, then, I'll have space, so I'll have the stronger guys backing them up to make their bases a bit better.
No!
It's level 10 for you, and that's Prescience, which is the first of many skills. It's not that impressive. Hit and avoid plus 15 on the player phase. Ugh. I mean, it's fine, but it's not really that interesting compared to, like, almost any other skill, really. Let's see. I'm gonna crit with it first, you know? It's kinda sad. Yeah, bronze weapons kind of suck really bad. They're not quite Tellius levels of not being able to crit, but being stuck there is not fun. Get your ass up there. Wow. These fellas all get ready. You guys, once again, need to bait out the enemy. The enemy! Actually, that's kind of weird to think about. The enemy wasn't even a thought when this game came out. Like, this game, it feels pretty new, but it's also actually kind of old. This is a game that brought Fire Emblem to the, you know, modern eye, I suppose. But it's still a strange feeling. Time flies. I had more to talk about. I need better, like, conversation fodder. No rely on when it comes to just being able to generate random topics out of my ass for every individual Isaac video. I have no idea how that man functions. Like, Jesus Christ. Miro kind of bounces off things here. It's annoying. No, we're not, Julia. We've been over this. Was that weapon level up? No, that was learning charm, right? Yeah, hit and avoid +5. That's... I think that's the smallest boost you can get. Actually, no, you can get smaller from quick and slow burn, but once again, we'll get to that later. Okay. Let's just hope for a dual strike. Oh. It's interesting that Lilina actually understood what she was saying. God damn it. Thank you, Marth. Your bait will not be forgotten. Alright, didn't need to do that. Worked out. Relationship upgrade. And keep it going. I don't know. I need a. Is anyone even still listening? I have no idea. Give me a topic to talk about. Anyone in chat? I don't have a big, sprawling chat to listen to, so I don't have a endless conversational fodder. Maybe co-host. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Let's see.
Excuse me.
Silver Axe, hey boy. Alright, Silica. I mean, I think Mirror's res isn't even that high. I guess Laku would be a good spot to throw, but let's just wait for all. Okay. So, yeah, you don't even double. Oh boy. Alright. Well, actually, if I pair you up with you should be able to. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. So that's 10 damage. It's 4. It's up to 15, but. Let's see. Let's see. Some chip damage from Virion always helps. Let's see. And Crom joins in. Strength is always good on Myrmidon. You don't want to end up like Guy. Nobody should be cursed to end up like Guy.
Humblest thanks.
Marth conversation. And let's keep going. Sports. Virion and Muriel A. You beat a heated retreat.
No.
my.
Yes.
Oh.
Hold a moment. What?
Heal ye. Ah, yes.
Fascinating.
My buttons.
Or that the Earth is flat.
Do tell.
Very well. Well, I feel edified.
Oh, wait.
And, well, still got a bit more to go with them, but
Hey. Yeah.
do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once?
Huh?
Right.
Huh?
Very kind of you.
Yeah.
Alright, so probably only like a couple plays left. One or two. Because I need let's go till Muriel or Sully's at 10. And then we'll see from there. And yeah. I'm seeing how things are going. Let's see. You know what I should do, actually? Just to keep things a bit more visually interesting. The Reeking Box spawns a bunch of random Heartless! No, that's not right. Spawns a bunch of random enemies. If you spawn, depending on where you spawn them, they'll have different levels of strength, and they'll be holding up to 4, I believe, bullions, which sell for 1,000 gold each. And the boss will be holding a special item, and by special I mean droppable. The interesting thing about these is that if you get certain varieties of resin, they'll actually be holding droppable stat boosters and whatnot, which is a way to farm out stat boosters for units that have low growth in certain areas, like magic or strength. So, please don't break my arm. No. Let's see. Dolly and Sully. Hello, Wonku and MC. Ooh, that's a lot more damage than I was expecting.
You must consider.
Wow, these guys are stronger than I actually anticipated.
Oh, thank you.
God bless. God damn it. Nice strength proc with no magic proc. Well, speed is always nice. These more axes means combat will only get easier. that might be a dead MC, actually. Oh dear. Closer than it should have been. Oh boy. Very good, very good, very good, very good. I need you alive for literally one more turn just so I can keep MC from dying. Get the kill on you. And you. It leaves quite a bit of room for MC, so let's put Varian, or not Varian, let's put Lonko up front to take some hits. And also watch Lissa die. She's high enough in level, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see here. Like I said, being stuck with bronze weapons sucks big time. Support bonuses, giving crit and whatnot, big help, big help.
Yes.
Just realized that was actually pretty dangerous, but it worked out.
Here we go. Damn nuisance.
Level 8 for Sully. Alright.
My lord.
My lord. My lord. Alright. Champions of Year 1 once more. And then we can get on to more original pastures. Sorry, I spaced out for a sec. I should drop Chrome for these, but oh well. If nothing else, I can get them. I need to keep remembering to actually visit those. God, you are fast. More experience is always good for a healer who can only get so much per turn. Very nice. Open level B for Virion, so you can already use silver weapons. Speed is good, but with nothing else, it kind of starts to lose its luster.
Hail, traveler!
Brave Sword! Ooh, baby. Uh-oh. Oh well. The Brave Sword is very nice to have. Decent might, and it enables immediate follow-ups. Or if you can already do a double, quadding. Yeah. Four chances to proc skills, 4 chances to, do damage at all. Very nice to have. Important stats. God, you are still very, very fast. Maybe Donald's just slow. Either option is valid. Still, though, she's not super strong, so even Donald can take 2 hits.
You saved my heart.
Let's see here.
Here goes.
Alright, that's level 10 for you. And she gets Focus. Crit plus 10 with no allies in 3 spaces. Not super great on damage, but could be good for, like, a Pegasus Knight or something. Let's see. No big deal. Keep moving. Luckily, they focus the allies over you. Otherwise, a double magic attack might actually be problematic.
I've got your back.
There might still be a problem, actually. 14 attack, 5 res, 11 damage. Let's heal you, so... Let's see how, God. Easy money. And Nana didn't come back out. Strange.
I'll return.
An attack for you. Nana down. What do we got here?
Excuse me.
Silver Sword, not bad. try to end this in one round.
It's alright. My turn.
Alright. And at level 10, Lunku gains access to Vantage. Good timing, too. Vantage, well, I can't show it now, but basically, it lets you attack first when attacked at below half health. It's a good thing we got the Brave Sword moved in, because that's a good combo, because the Brave Sword will attack twice before you get the chance to be attacked, which is usually enough to get kills on weaker enemies, especially if you damage them on the player phase. Anyways, that should be enough grinding for now. Also,
Do tell.
Hold a moment.
My.
Permit me to clarify.
No,
What?
hear ye.
Hmm?
Ah, yes.
that is a ring.
Fascinating.
Very well. My pardons.
No.
Great first marriage to get. Lacks even the most basic of persuasive elements, and yet I find myself enticed.
Yes,
It's almost like the game is telling you to get married.
Yes.
remarkable.
Right.
All hail me.
And thus they're married. This gives them better bonuses in terms of supports and provides another benefit that we'll see later. For now, let's move on to Chapter 5. Finally. The Exalt and the King.
What's this?
Hello, Gangrel. And hello, Aversa. Big titty goth GF in the flesh.
I beg your pardon. You may call me Aversa.
Nah?
Come on, pull a fucking
Wretched
Belle or whatever. Is that her name right? Belle, Beauty and the Beast? Just do that. Elbow him in the gut.
No!
Hag. I like Hag. Don't be like that. Sleep salty tears into my pillow for your dead villagers.
Yes.
Oh?
Polly.
What? Really? That's it?
Control your dog, my dear, before he gets someone hurt. Now then, you your graciness. Perhaps we can arrange a trade. You give me the fire emblem, and I return Mary Contrary here in one piece. Random 60 FPS cutscene. Because I know the legend. The fire emblem is the key to having all one's wishes realized. I have desired it for years, years! Yet my birthday comes and goes each year with nothing from Elise.
Enough.
I want what every Plegian wants. A grizzly end for every last Elysian. What could be more noble than that?
Really, that's it?
Surely you have not forgotten what the last exalt did to my people. Your father named us heathens. His crusade across Plegia butchered his countless of my subjects and kin.
You're an eyesore.
Yours is now a haven of hypocrisy. Now give me the fire emblem.
No.
Talk, 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 talk. It's time to speak louder than words. This negotiation is over, your luminosity. I shall have the emblem if I have to pry it from your shiny, dead hands.
Think again. Oh.
Now that's a declaration of war if I've ever heard one. A big, messy war that will bleed you Elysians dry. Ha ha ha!
Really now. No.
Your boyfriend.
Don't talk down to me.
Spoiler alert. Reversa's a flyer.
We fight together.
Yes. You little.
So, alright. Time to check this map out. First of all. Let's bring along... Let's see, I have 3 units I need to bring along. So let's leave behind you, you, and you. And I'll bring along you, you, and you. Frederick is not a huge concern for now. And we have 2 others to deal with. Where are they? Oh, not on the pre-battle map? Whatever. And also, hello, boss. Not really anything too special. Whatever. Okay. Hello. I have my war. Captain Orton, remain here and take down as many Elysians as you can. You can expect reinforcements from the forts as well. Now do your best at doing your worst. Ha ha! Alright, so first of all, Rickon. Rickon is your Lu to Muriel's Luna, or your, how about another example? Your Lind to Muriel's... Probably more so your Rickon to Muriel's Lind? I don't know. But, or you're a... Not Rickon. Merrick. Rick and Merrick. I don't know. Your Merrick to. I don't know. But basically, he's more rounded. He's got decent defense as opposed to Muriel's more glassiness, and his subclasses are worse at strict mage duties, but can provide some useful skills, such as Luna, Pavis. If I'm marrying everyone off, then I don't need to use every male, and the one I'm choosing to leave behind is Rickon, because I'm not that fond of him as a character, and his reclass options are not that great. But he comes with an Elwyn tome, which is decent. Maribel, on the other hand, she is the typical second healer. She's very glassy, but she has a lot more potential in terms of raw power compared to Lissa. Who, I mean, she only has 9 magic at level 14, whereas Maribel's got that 5 base and has a higher growth in magic to boot, but that 0 strength. Yeah. I will be using her, though, because she's a mother. Let's get you all in that safe space. And let's get pairs. Pairs. Let's see. Probably a safe spot for there, but play safely. I just put some pushes together still. Keeping these two safe on higher difficulties is definitely difficult. Not impossible, but it's certainly not my favorite task.
We can do this. There.
Monko actually is using his killer edge still. It's probably gonna waste a use or two. Should swap him off that. Let's see. Alright, so there's not quite a safe space now. You know what I should have done? I should have sent... Okay, hold on. It's... No, that's not the right one. Hold on. The... Citra? Well, I was gonna restart anyways. "2013, Jesus Christ, this game is over 5 years old. That's... Okay. Okay, so what I should have done is send you up here, and then have you get behind that. Don't really care if you survive. Let's see here. fact that I'm already doubling means... Well, I think I'd be fine with the bronze knights, but... Not really as comfortable as I'd like to be. Whatever. Let's see. That is a kill, but I'll give it a solid experience for now. I have a target level up faster. Let's see. I have supports, so. And then.
Stay focused. My strength is yours.
That helps me. That helps in terms of being not dead. Especially with that.
Stay focused.
Yeah, he's got decent damage output for the point of the game, but he's also a little too dangerously high damage intake. Yeah, whatever. You, I don't care, but Maribel is valuable experience, and also being a secondary healer. I'd like to keep that around for now. Not having to worry about Lissa surviving is very important. Let's do that. And okay.
I've got you back. Class dismissed.
Very nice. Get as many support points as I can to boost bonuses. Not great, but didn't do any damage, so I'll be fine. And you're joking, right? So keep us safe. Ah, shit. That was stupid. Okay, so this... Okay, so Citra crashes on soft reset. That's fine. I can hard reset through Citra anyways. Let's see. Maybe what I should do... Let's put you two together instead. Might help me out a bit. Yeah, I'm taking less damage overall, so...
I've got you. We're not done yet.
And we can put you with... Yeah, that works, because you actually have speed. Now you can, well, not quite double these guys, but closer. And... let's see... Nice crit. Should switch to the javelin. Oh well. I'm probably just gonna go big instead, so it doesn't really matter. first. It should still be safe once I get rid of Q. And yeah, right. And yeah. Yeah. Nah. Whatever. Safe enough. Let's have you pull back. Heal over Liz. More kills is more experience, so nice, nice.
Are you ready?
Nice. Putting in work there, Stall. Weapons a little bit dangerous, though. But, remember how... Oh dear, wait, what's your range? How about this? So remember how, the Falchions effective against Wyverns? Yeah, I don't want to switch to him quite yet, just because he's still, you know, on par with experience, whereas, you know, Stall's behind, but it's worth noting. It's for you. There we go. That should be good. Nice. Okay. And yeah, let's switch this because I only want Lissa. The Wyvern will probably hurt Lissa pretty badly, but the mage will probably be fine. Yay, reinforcements. On normal mode, reinforcements don't spawn until the beginning of your turn, whereas they spawn at the end of your turns now, just to make life more annoying. Damn it! Well, at least Chrom's still there to protect Lissa, at least. Let's see. I don't really want to risk you dealing with both the fire and the flux. Hello! You missed almost nothing of substance aside from grinding, which is probably for the best. Joining now when there's actual progress being made probably makes this a lot more tolerable. Let's see. Solo's actually looking good in terms of sword experience for now, so I think I'm safe switching back to lances. Hard casual. Not really practiced enough for Lunatic, and I don't really like playing this game on Classic. I don't think it's balanced around too well.
That was amazing.
Plus, as I've learned recently, Citra crashes on soft resets, so... Ooh, very good level for you, Sumia. Sumia. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, so I need swords up there to deal with the wyverns, so... Let's heal you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Come on. It's strength. It's good enough. Plus skill's always nice on axes. Really likes more speed though. So it's not it's still on a double, so I think I'll actually have you taking that.
Get ready.
Nice, actually. Alright. Oh dear. Oh boy, that's a reinforcement. My favorite. Level up for kill him. It's strength. That's really what he needs.
I'll come.
Pum. Nice dodge. Not really a great level. And she's probably gonna die to the wyvern. Yeah. Well, just as much as you could. Alright. So. 9, 18. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. Okay, how far can you go? Anyone make it there? Okay. Hide behind Crom. So more defense, meaning that my runners shouldn't hurt him as bad. Hopefully the Dark Mage will go for... No, it won't go for Lissa because he can't hurt Lissa. Boy. Alright. Is that another target? And... this could go very badly. Okay, never mind. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, okay. So, kill you. Now it's killing edges, whatever. Fine. You get away. And okay. All right. That heart attack is over with. Fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine! Okay. And... okay. Alright. So, let's see. Let's actually transfer you to you because these two are also going to end up paired together. Or no, not these two. Switch, transfer. Vic and Maribel, not Vic and, or not Maribel and Lonk from Pennsylvania. Not actually that far up from Pennsylvania. Surprised I've never seen a Lonk. Maybe I have. I don't pay too much attention to my Street Pass anymore. I don't even have my 3DS on for basically all the packs. And it's too much work to deal with all those Street Passes. Still though, the first time I went with the 3DS, it was a lot of fun to see all those Street Passes fly by and actually fill out puzzles. Now it's just so easy. You get so many puzzle pieces from one person. Maybe I should fill them out before the 3DS officially dies. I mean, it's on its dying gasps. I wonder if the Kirby remake sold, actually. Because I know the Mario and Luigi remake did not sell well at all. It's kind of sad, but, you know. It's kind of understandable, because, again, the 3DS is kind of dying. It's lasted a good long while. It's lasted, like, 8 years.
We'll do it together.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad. Alright. 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 That would make sense. No, the series has never been good with pronunciations. Remember Tharja versus Tharya, or however the hell you're supposed to pronounce C-A-E-D-A without knowing it's Gaelic. I don't even think it's pronounced right, even like now that it's vocalized, 'cause Warrior says Sita, when I believe it's supposed to be Sheeta. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is Sita, because it is C-A-E. I don't know. I wonder if the European version of Warriors actually says Sheeta. Maybe there's separate voice tracks. That'd be interesting. This is gonna get attacked, but... It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. She lasted long enough, and she's the highest level member of the party, so not too concerned. I feel like there's some other strange pronunciations I could like talk about in Fire Emblem, but not coming to mind immediately. I mean, some of them are talking about things later in the game that I don't quite want to get into yet. Well. Actually, no, probably not. Well, actually, I can, well, if it's from a front, at least, I'd get the kill that way. Alright, we're good. Pretty stressful. Look at these girlfriends who can't get married.
My humble
Absolute crime. Absolutely criminal.
Hey.
It's you.
Oh.
My gratitude.
Absolute travesty that these two cannot get married.
Sister.
Well, it might just be a really broken Brady in a really unfortunate way.
Shall we then?
And return to Ylistal. Alright. Save our game. Also, we have our first paralog, or second paralog actually, the Twins turf. Let's get support out of the way first.
Listen.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
These supports are not that good, which is of course why these two can get married. There's a reason when people ship male Robin and Crom more than female Robin and Crom, and it's because these supports are not that good. We'll see what happens when we get more.
Huh?
huh?
Smooth.
Forgive me.
I honestly don't know. For myself, at least. Because I don't really have that many options. Because I guess there's Gangrel, there's Walhart, Priam, Yenfei. No, Crom's getting married to Olivia. It's like, I'm not gonna marry Avatar to any of the, normal eligible bachelors, or eligible mothers, or fathers, or whatever, just because that can end up losing me one of the kids if I marry wrong. So, focusing on either the Robin sexuals or the second generation, there's only so many options I have. And I don't really feel good marrying one of the second generations.
Yes.
Huh?
Right. What?
Little Craven. It's pronounced Craven. Cretin. Oh my! Oh, I actually forgot. I forgot these two supported at all. I thought they. Huh.
Yeah, I rule. Hey! What? Anyone else?
I actually forgot these two supported at all. Just weird, because I think I've read over Lunkus supports or something.
Ah, please. No hard feelings.
Looks like Teach just got tenure.
I suppose so. It's just like, I don't know. Some of them are just too much of a too baby-like. Like I cannot marry Rickon in good conscience, and I married Jerome once. I just did not feel good about it. Even if Jerome is pretty hot without his mask. Oh, actually, I want to equip that. Let's see. Alright, so first of all, let's do this map.
Hail, traveler.
What?
It's valid.
Well,
You are extremely valid. I mean, I can't really like, I can't really claim to have the high ground because I am extremely attracted to Lucina. I just like, sometimes it depends on the kid, I suppose.
Right.
Anyways, hey Mimic, are you there? Because it's she, and she is significantly stronger than anyone we've seen so far. Alright, let's see. Minutes to bring along. One thing, you can drop that, because I'm not going to be using you. Instead, that can be taken by my actual long-term use mage. Now that I have Maribel, I don't think I'll worry so much about carding unless they're around. So I think I'll take Donald just so I can finish that relationship up.
Darling.
Darling.
See? Right.
Sadly, these guys do not have those amazing accents. Let's see here.
Darling. Right.
And this is your village tutorial, I suppose. But, it doesn't really matter. He's a promoted enemy, but unfortunately, berserkers in this game don't have inherent crit bonuses. It's sad. Kind of makes them not super worth using, but you don't get any natural berserkers anyways. You have to reclass into it. So let's see. Sumia's husband isn't quite here yet, so she'll just pair up with whoever. Probably whoever needs the speed most, which appears to be probably you. Okay, so let's do that, and then have you go on ahead to get out of the forest land. No, Lissa Henry, Sumia Gaius. Sumia's marriage options are so stupidly limited that whenever I plan out marriages, it never goes well. Just because I always have to plan around Sumia. And I guess I could just marry her to Crom, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't really like their supports that much, and also I just feel like I could always do better with Lucina and her sister. Her brother, I suppose. I've done it once, though. Didn't turn out bad. I guess do these two. Because Muck Cannon, I suppose. I just realized, because I supported with Crom, I'm going to have to marry myself off. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. don't have any options. The only male Robinsexuals are either post-game or... Yeah, no. Damn it. Because I was going to do Chrom and Olivia, but you need no other support options for... Oh, shit. I guess I can marry him. I guess I can marry him after Rickon. I saved before starting this map. It was definitely after getting the support. I guess I can marry myself off to Rickon, or someone else I'm not using, which I think is only Rickon. Or no, I can marry him off to Libra. That works. Because I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. We're saved. I can use Libra. Libra is an okay boy. He's a good boy, actually. Fine, Jesus. I completely forgot about Libra. Oh well. Alright, thankfully, Anna up there will draw the ire, so I'm not dealing with too many people at once. And she'll just murder whatever gets in her way. Her base is ridiculous. Alright.
My strength is yours.
Nicely done.
Okay. And let's park you there. This is probably safer. I don't think I'll be able to get Vic and Maribel married just until I can promote Maribel and not have her on healing duty at all times.
We can do it.
Good job
Class
dodging there, Vic.
dismissed.
Alright, let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Usually the AI will do all moves that result in damage first, and then, only then it'll do non-offensive actions. I play this game a lot. I know these. I know these AI conditions far too well. Let's see here. Let's see.
On my mark.
Solidarity. Crit and dodged all adjacent allies. Not terrible, but not really great, especially in late game. Again, there's much better skills to use for crit boosting. Let's see. Nice job softening so that they can come in for the kill. There we go. Strength and speed. Really appreciate if you, take the time to be safe and use your concoctions. Oh, whatever. Get going. Chris's Confect. This is another reference to new Mystery of the Emblem, because Chris is the default name of the avatar in that game. This is also actually where the specific typing KRIS came from. Before it was romanized as the more standard CHRIS. But I guess KRIS is more gender neutral. That's a little dangerous there, and damn. That might be a dead village. I should have put Sumia in front, actually, just for the extra movement. Yeah, I think the village is gone. I don't remember what you got from that village. No, I should actually probably just restart. Probably too far in. Yeah. Secret sign. The village is a physics staff. That's... we can buy those eventually, so... As much as I don't want to miss one of those, it's not too huge a deal. For a stamp booster, that'd be a bigger issue. Anyways, you should definitely go back. It's a bit dangerous. Hey, dual guard. Very nice to have. Oh dear. Let's see. Is that... Okay, that's B-rank Lances, so I guess I could pull out Luna if I wanted to, but... it's not really... I don't really want to waste Luna yet. Not until I'm strong enough to be able to consistently take on Infinite Regalia. Not bad. Actually pretty good, all things considered, just not strength, which is probably fine. Let's see here. that, and then you provide some defense. I could. Ah, damn it. Okay, we're good. Nice!
Off.
Nice, 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 nice. Double nice. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Let's see. God, you are a lot hardier than I thought you'd be. Especially in HP. Okay. So. Opening the defense more while I see you. Let's see. There's one more dude up there, so you take that. And whatever. Great, magic. Not really useful right now, but whatever. You can get the kill. Okay. Level for you. And level for you. Damn it. Give the defense to you, just in the off chance you will be able to survive. Nice, okay, it worked out. And off their head.
Thank you.
Not my best run of that chapter, but ugh. Here and hey, another Risen battle. That should be actually pretty helpful. Also, another barracks update. The barracks update every 2 hours, if memory serves. Nice. That's really good. I believe I do I have one already. I do. Okay. Alright, so selling doll egg.
Hey.
It's a shame we don't get to hear what these stories are.
Nah. Hmm?
No pleasure cruise. Oh boy, politics. Ugh. Stupid orders, politics. Ugh. Things nobody wants to talk about.
Phew-wee.
Right.
Huh?
Nah.
That's
Amazing.
true. And
Hey,
birthdays.
Wow.
When's Crom's birthday? I should pull up the unit logbook actually.
nah.
Huh?
Huh. Well, apothecaries aren't a class in Awakening, but you know. Game theory time. One of Stahl's father is one of the randos and fates that you can get that you the apothecary boss, like the one
So,
who's stealing from Ophelia's chapter or whatever.
Oh.
Thanks.
Alright. So Crom's birthday. I believe it's in the barracks. Roster, here we go. Crom's birthday is May 27th, so a little far off, but I suppose if the materials are that hard to find, it's not that bad to prepare early. If there are any birthdays will happen soon. April 14th. That's next Sunday. If I'm free, I'll see if I can stream. I'll save the goddess icon because luck is actually pretty helpful for reasons we'll see later. Alright, so Sully and Donald are both level 10, so I don't need to worry about them too much. Crom and Emily, I could always use more levels. What could I think I'm good on? Oh, right. Oh. Okay. So, let's give. Let's do this. Ooh, entombed. That means that's a XP pinata. Let's get you up there. Or, ooh, you're quite a bit higher than I thought. Alrighty, Frederick, can you double things? Ooh. He's falling off pretty fast. And he's getting decent XP from things now. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, how things change in just a few chapters. And we might as well put Vake and Stall together. Killen's HP is quite a bit lower than it should be for a bulk.
Here's how it's done.
Nice job.
I'll cover it.
Oy. Did I not bring Bramble with me? Oh, damn it. Oh well, you got a Preliminary, so should be good enough, hopefully. Ugh, you don't have two range weapons?
As one.
Those are a lot stronger than I'd be anticipating. Let's park you there for now. This is not my first playthrough. I've played this game probably too many times.
It's all right.
Oof. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Well, she's level 10, so if she dies, then it's not too big of a deal. Even if she didn't. And she does. Okay. So many freaking archers. Yeah. It's because she trips a lot as well, but it is also Pokemon.
Look out.
Fast too. Oof.
On my mark.
Oof. Oof. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Steel bow.
Stay with us.
Okay, I can get that steel bow to Virion if nothing else. Get some sort of reward out of this map. Some sort of lasting reward out of this map. Oh, I wish I had access to convoy with the avatar.
Let's do this.
It's better than nothing. He starts though. Not enough though. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Probably have a basic magic totem here. There you go, thunder. That's good enough. Sweet, Lance's D. We're good. That's unfortunate though. Oh boy, 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 boy. Alright. Level 10 for stall. Outdoor fighter, which is more damage on plain terrain. Or I think it's like, no, I think in this game it's like attack and, or no, it's hit and avoid. Yeah, hit and avoid on plain terrain. The steel sword I can use. No, but I got that. I don't really want to waste it though. Highly dangerous. You have 20 attack. That is just barely enough to kill. Actually, wait, I think Force provided defense? Yeah, the day or so. Not quite, but still probably better to be safe. Alright! That was... It's more stressful than it should have been. These supports get real bad now.
Hey,
Oh.
huh? No. Forgive me.
How are you bathing inside of a tent? Actually, you know, considering the sort of old-fashioned, I guess they're bathing in a barrel.
Well. Yeah.
Forgive me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily bad support, it's just that that's how they're expected to fall in love. There's a lot more genuine insight into their characters and whatnot on the male Robin / Crom supports. And it's just ugh. Yuck. Let's see here. Alright. Actually, what's for sale at the Paralog? Javelins and hand axes. Oh my god. Let's. Okay.
What can I fix you with?
Let me manage my inventory a bit. Don't need these bronzes.
I carry only the finest.
Even with 2 might, it's still important to have range. Good lord. Alright, before we forge, let's pick up iron weapons.
What can I fix you with?
Get an iron sword to you. Let's get another iron lancer just to be safe. Alright, so with all that,
I
Let's-
carry only the finest.
sell these bouillons. Thought I had more than that. Oh well. Let's forge one of these weapons. Who's been struggling? You. Maybe like... It's a good spy weapon name. Maybe like... Sure. Damn it! Sure. Last chapter for the night. We're going a bit over time, but it's fine. Release Doll. Chapter 6, Foreseer.
Crom?
Like... Naked Emily?
Listen.
I came. What? To this kingdom. Oh.
Right.
Hello, Marth. Mirth. Also, here's a good point to notice. These characters don't have feet.
Good evening to you. Crom?
Yes.
Right.
Hmm?
Right.
No.
My apologies.
Sadly, once again, full motion video, or not full motion video, but pre-rendered cutscenes.
I'm about to save your life.
Run a
From
little
him.
slow.
I trust this proof will suffice.
Can I get experience for that? No? Oh well.
Wait, you're a woman?
Didn't tell by the
And
voice?
quite the actress, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out until just now.
Yeah. Well, okay. So. Crom is absolutely necessary for obvious reasons. Well, not obvious reasons, but... Well, okay. Crom is mandatory. Shumia definitely need healers. Probably both healers, to be honest. So let's see, who do I not need? Probably drop Frederick for now. And I hope Lunko will be fine. No, I want Lunko. I definitely need Lissa, so let's bring her and hope Mariel will be fine. Alright, so let's see. On this side of the map we need Lunko and Lissa and Crom. And on this side gonna bring Sully. I should probably at least bring Donald too. Wait. Yeah, okay, I got things backwards, right? I mean, I guess other way would work, but I think this is better statistically. Hello, familiar man.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you heard it right, considering you're on the other side of the fucking map.
Sister! Think again.
Let's go.
So funny thing about what Gaia said. Well,
No,
I think it is.
I'm so sorry.
No.
Okay, so a couple things. First of all, regarding what Gaia said, if you let him, he will walk up and attack Emran. It's kind of fucked, but it's a little funny at least. Also, yeah, he's recruitable. With a face like his, come on, how could you say no? Also, Marth will stay here and guard the door. She can die. It's not a huge loss if she dies, but she is fairly hardy, so it's good to keep her alive, I'd say. And she'll keep herself alive with the parallel falchion too, so. Let's see. I need to bait in Gaius, so I don't want to go too far. Let's do that. Alright. Feeling good. Zeal. I believe it's literally just +5 crit. Yeah. It's fine, but again, there are better options later. Next order of business. Be back on. And also, let's get you closer to the front. Oh, I should have kept this over there just so I have a healer on each side. Whatever. Probably fine. Probably. Actually, I can just some guy outside. I think I've over-prepared since I'm so used to the challenge maps.
Good.
Whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
Get it together.
Very nice. Very nice. We're gonna bring it back, baby. 9 speed, actually. I didn't realize how low that was. Whatever. Shit feels good, man.
I could have done that.
I could have done that. It's great delivery. Alright. So. First of all, hello. This is like the only time I can think of where a portrait is in the middle of the screen.
No.
What?
Yes.
I know of her.
Really?
Right.
Good. My lord. Yes.
You have my gratitude.
Are you ready?
Okay. So, this Pan, she is a Togwell. She is a shifter. That is to say, she uses her Beast Stone to get bonuses in combat. The Beast Stone is pretty limited for now. Eventually you'll be able to buy more, but for now you basically have these 50 units, like you're gonna have to live with it. To make up for this, however, her stats are quite frankly ridiculous. She's one of the best melee duelists in the game. Emphasis on melee. She actually has next to no, she has basically no ability to go range without reclassing. She can reclass to a non-Togwell class, which is interesting. Also, yes, she is a bunny. It's not immediately obvious, but, she's a bunny. Okay. Also, another, pairing. Pan and Lunko. Gonna make a very, very potentially scary yarn. Okay, just have you... I should have got a hand axe here. Damn it! Whatever. Should be good.
Hey,
Blue blood.
what? Nope.
This is the closest thing this game has to a recruitment theme, but it's nowhere near Together We Ride or With Us or whatnot.
Good. Huh? Listen to me. Right. Hello. Sugar.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Done. Huh? Yep.
Later. Probably without you looking. So we have Gaius. Gaius is a thief. He's not meant for direct combat, but as growth go, they're not terrible. Especially with some of his reclass options. He is meant to be fast, he's meant to pick locks, and I mean, I wouldn't say avoid combat altogether, but less so built for combat than some other units. But also, pairing. Later, I'll bail him. Alright, back up front with you to keep you safe. That's 13 and 9. Minus 3, so that's 10 damage. And then 6. Okay, you're fine. I might have prepared for this, whatever. God damn it.
You're going down.
Alright. Alright. You... You're blocked by pillars, so if I put you over there, you'll be safe. Alright. Okay. Okay, so, first of all, you get back. You pick this up. Secret book, plus 2 skill, good to have. And you switch out. Plus I probably want a better axe too. Oh, I do have a spare hand axe. That's helpful. And I can take that too. An important thing to note about Pan is that she's considered a cavalry unit, meaning that she takes effective damage from beast slaying weapons. Which is frustrating, but this actually carries with her even when she's not in the toggle class. Let's see. They're probably the more immediate threat. Ooh, pretty damn fast. Okay. So then I have you. Need a staff for you. I think there's another staff in this map actually. So. Works out. Should probably start turning animations off now. Yeah, see, her, okay, for one thing, that's literally true, but also, yeah, her growths are very good, her bases are not terrible. I mean, they're definitely augmented by her, stone boosts. It's a very good unit to have around. Indoor fighter, the opposite of outdoor fighter. Oof. That's unfortunate. Nice. Yeah, one's fine. It's like 2 might, but it's also probably cheap to forge. And forging is more effective on wind magic just because it's effective damage based on might. So you get back out there so you can fight. Need to move himself though. I think experience for guys is more important than support points for guys, so let's switch, transfer, and get to killing. Do I have anything I can do a single hit? This way. There we go. Oh, for you as well. Strength. Honestly, that's all you need. Your speed's almost pretty good at this point. Alright. Oh. Nice, nice. Alright. Okay. Gerald's left, and you. No reinforcements here, which is pretty surprising. Ouch. Okay. I'd like more magic to make healing more efficient, but I suppose less efficient healing means more chances to heal. Strange how that works out. Oy. Unfortunate. You get out there to fight. And try to get that, I suppose. Okay. Nobody seems to trust, actually. Trust all. Superior Jolt. Already got one of those. Good to have. Let's see. No response. Fuck! Son of a bitch. All right, let's try this again. Okay. First things first. Switch you two back around because healing over here is probably important. And also, actually, let's do this first before I forget. Hand axe, and steel axe, and wolf axe. Okie doke. Pan. How about... There we go. Still very nice. Get you out of danger. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Much better. Really? Whatever. The important thing is that you get there. There we go, kill him again. Oh jeez. That's unfortunate. It was not as safe as I thought you were. Okay. Yeah, wind is not very effective at its base level, but because it's cheap to forge, it's a good option for low rank mages. That's also probably too dangerous. Oh dear. Well. Not sure why I did that. Well, I guess I lost that secret book, but good to have, but probably won't need it if I'm not gonna do too much endgame farming. Once again, strength is important on you, so that's all I'm really concerned about. Yeah, probably dead. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of my fault. Not great. It's 23 attack, minus 14 defense. Fine. It's better. Not great, but still better. Oh boy. Alright. So, Sumia's looking fine. She can fight Clodon. It'll be okay. It'll be okay this time. Right there. Let's bait him in with the javelin. That makes things easier. Alright. Now... Oh. Death. Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay, heal staff. That's good for Marbo. Headache is over.
Thank you. Forgive me.
No.
What?
Hmm? Still. Listen.
But don't you see?
No.
Okay, I believe you.
All right. Thank you.
Well,
Coney Island Disco Palace.
Huh?
I don't understand.
good question.
I am so sorry.
Please.
Thank you.
The mysterious black void of the default Unity environment. And the mysterious default black model that shows up when you have an invalid model ID.
What? I am the fell dragon Grima.
Forgive me.
Yeah. Pan's inclusion is probably like, it's one of those things where it's kind of a negative to the whole grand showcase of everything Fire Emblem, because they're trying to be the Laguz from Ike Game and Ike Game sequel, Electric Boogaloo. There's just not enough of, like, the fact that Pan's the only toggle means you don't really get a chance to see native toggle racism. Maybe if they went full out and made Pan a Laguz, then we'd be able to, have the, we'd be able to have that impact of racism, like, be able to carry over. But the fact that she's not a Laguz, although there's some implications, whatever.
I forbid it.
Still, Your Grace. Yes.
Alright, so after some cleanup, that'll be all for today. For one thing, these two actually have support. This time I actually did remember it.
Huh? Sorry.
Bilberry.
Huh. Okay. I owe you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
And Lunko Fan. Might as well get this started. Queen of the Hillbillies, huh? I mean, you had to end up in Florida somehow, I suppose.
Get back. No.
Right.
Right.
It's a little short for a bag of weed, huh?
Thanks.
No.
Okie doke. Some inventory management. Some shopping. I feel like I buy men's, actually.
What can I fix you with?
Let's do that. And a little low on cash. I think I can sell. It's always bronze. Let's see. Let's... Interesting.
I carry only the finest.
Over here. Let's... Yeah, good enough. What's the candy cane keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 2? It's like... Decisive Pumpkin, that's it. Probably not all gonna fit, but... Good enough. Okay, so with all that taken care of, that'll be all for today. Went further overboard, especially considering it's so late, but yeah. Next time we continue with the story, possibly take on more DLC, hopefully less grinding, more actual progress. But yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks to everyone who stayed all the way through, who joined partway through, who, you know, left early and whatnot. Catch me at twitter.com/chugafan122, kokorikop.tumblr.com. Check out the YouTube channel for VODs, or the Twitch channel if you're watching the VOD. And catch you later. Good night.